Waking up between 3am and 5am is often misunderstood as a disruption or a sign of stress, but in truth it holds deep spiritual and psychological significance. This quiet window of time when the world is still cloaked in silence and most people are asleep offers a rare and sacred opportunity. Rather than trying to force yourself back to sleep or scrolling through distractions, you are invited to embrace this moment as a powerful gateway for inner reflection, healing, and growth. According to Stoic philosophy and many spiritual traditions, the early dawn hours are a time when the boundary between your conscious mind and your deeper self is most open. The distractions of the day have not yet begun. Your mind is calm, your heart is quiet, and the universe seems to whisper truths that can only be heard in stillness. This is not a time for worry, overthinking, or rushing. It is a moment to reconnect with your values, your intentions, and the person you are becoming. Waking up at this hour is not accidental. It can be seen as a message, a call to rise and face the world with renewed strength and clarity. In this peaceful space, you have a chance to reset your mind and soul before the noise of the day begins. It is in this silence that the most powerful transformations take place. You may choose to reflect on your dreams, meditate, express gratitude, write in a journal, or simply breathe deeply and feel the presence of your own life. These early hours are not meant to be feared or avoided. They are gifts offering you the rare chance to listen to your inner voice, to gain insight into your emotions, and to start your day with purpose. By embracing the sacredness of waking up between 3am and 5am, you open yourself to a deeper level of awareness. You begin to understand that peace, strength, and clarity are not things to chase during the chaos of the day, but to be cultivated in the quiet hours before it begins. This is your time. Use it wisely. Make declarations. In the stillness of the early morning when the world is silent and most people are still asleep, there is a powerful opportunity to reconnect with yourself. From 3 to 5 the universe seems to offer a sacred pause, a window of clarity where you can tap into your inner strength and purpose. According to Stoic philosophy, this is not a random moment, but a meaningful one. It is the perfect time to make personal declarations, bold affirmations that reflect your truth, your values, and your goals. These declarations are more than just positive thoughts or empty phrases. They are strong, intentional statements that anchor you to your inner power. They help define your mindset and direct your energy toward becoming the person you strive to be. When spoken with conviction, these words shape your identity. They remind you of your resilience, your purpose, and your ability to rise above the challenges that life presents. Take, for example, the story of Emma, a professional working in a highly competitive environment. Her days are filled with stress, deadlines, and high expectations. Instead of starting her day with anxiety, Emma has built a simple but transformative morning ritual. Each morning she wakes up before dawn, sits in silence, and reads aloud the declarations she has written for herself. Her affirmations are powerful. I am a steadfast wall against the storms of life. Every challenge I face is a chance to grow stronger and wiser. I trust in my ability to lead, to overcome, and to thrive. These words are not just motivational, they are reminders of her identity and her strength. They help her stay centered in the face of pressure and serve as a mental armor when life becomes overwhelming. One day, Emma was assigned a difficult project filled with uncertainty and complex issues. Many of her colleagues felt defeated before even beginning, but Emma, grounded in her daily affirmations, approached the challenge with determination. Her belief in herself guided her actions. Not only did she find innovative solutions, but she also inspired her team to stay focused and positive. In the end, the project was a success, and Emma was praised for her leadership and resilience. This is the essence of Stoicism, not avoiding hardship, but meeting it with clarity, courage, and strength. Making declarations each morning is a way to reaffirm your personal power. It transforms your mindset, prepares you for challenges, and sets the tone for the day ahead. Speak your truth when the world is silent. Let your words remind you of who you are and who you are becoming. In that sacred morning space, your declarations become not just words, but the foundation for a purposeful and powerful life. Recall your dreams. Waking up between 300 and 500 a.m. is not a random occurrence. It often carries a deeper meaning, offering you a special chance to connect with your inner world. One of the most powerful ways to embrace this sacred window is by reflecting on your dreams. In those early morning hours when the world is still quiet and dark, The veil between your conscious mind and your subconscious is thin. Dreams, often dismissed as mere images or fantasies, are actually messages, fragments of your inner voice trying to guide you, reveal hidden emotions, or offer clarity about your life's direction. Instead of rushing to start your day or immediately reaching for your phone, pause. Stay still. Let your mind gently revisit what you just experienced in your sleep. Whether the dream was vivid or fragmented, there is often a deeper meaning waiting to be uncovered. This quiet reflection allows you to uncover insights about your fears, hopes, unresolved emotions, and even your next steps in life. Imagine waking from a dream where you are walking a foggy path. You cannot see clearly what lies ahead, but you keep moving, guided by an inner trust that the journey itself has purpose. This dream is more than just imagery. It reflects the experience of navigating life without all the answers, yet continuing with faith and perseverance. It mirrors the Stoic principle that progress often comes from embracing uncertainty with courage and resilience. Take the story of James, a man deeply interested in philosophy and self-awareness. One morning he woke up around 3am in a calm, almost sacred stillness. In that moment, a dream surfaced in his mind. He had been walking alone on a winding road, uncertain of what lay ahead. Yet instead of fear, he felt a deep sense of peace. Each step he took in the dream felt purposeful, even if the destination was unclear. That dream stayed with James. Later, he wrote it down in his journal and realized it reflected his real-life journey, full of unknowns, yet guided by inner strength. This realization helped him embrace uncertainty in his waking life. Rather than fearing what he couldn't control, James began to see his path as one of growth, discovery, and learning. Through that dream, he found inspiration to continue pursuing his goals with greater clarity and confidence. Stoicism teaches that wisdom can come from many sources, including silence, self-reflection, and yes, even dreams. These moments between sleep and waking hold valuable insights that can inform how you approach your day and your life. When you wake between 3am and 5am, allow yourself time to remember, reflect, listen to what your dreams are trying to tell you. They may contain the very guidance your soul has been waiting for. Meditate. If you wake up between 3am and 5am and cannot remember your dreams, or you feel unsure of what to do, take it as an invitation to meditate. Instead of forcing yourself back to sleep or feeling frustrated, see this quiet moment as a message from your inner self. It is a gentle reminder that there is a space within you, still calm and full of strength, waiting to be explored. Meditation at this hour is not just about silence. It is about stepping into that sacred space where you can truly connect with yourself and the energy of the universe. During these early morning hours, the world around you is still asleep. The noise of the day has not begun. The air is cool and the darkness has not yet given way to daylight. In this atmosphere, meditation becomes a powerful tool. It allows you to release tension, quiet mental chatter, and make room for clarity, peace, and deeper understanding. As you sit in stillness, focusing on your breath, you begin to feel a shift, a return to center. With each inhale and exhale, you come home to yourself. Meditation is a practice that the Stoics would recognize and value. It reflects the core principles of patience, presence, and inner control. It does not require you to escape the challenges of life. Instead, it prepares you to face them with a clear and grounded mind. In these moments, you learn to observe your thoughts without judgment, to feel your emotions without being controlled by them, and to accept what is without resistance. Picture yourself sitting quietly on your living room floor before the sun has risen. No lights are on. The only illumination comes from the faint glow of dawn slowly entering the room. You close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. You feel the cool air as it enters your nose and the warmth as it leaves your body. In this space, there are no distractions, no to-do lists, no phone notifications, no noise. There is only stillness and breath. As you continue, you begin to hear the subtle sounds of nature, the wind brushing against the window, a distant bird call the soft creak of a settling house. These become part of your meditation. They ground you in the present moment and deepen your connection to the world around you. Meditation at this time becomes more than a habit. It becomes a ritual, a moment of renewal and preparation. The Stoics taught that peace is not found in the absence of trouble, but in the presence of a calm and prepared mind. Morning meditation is your daily return to that calm. It equips you with the inner strength to meet the day with purpose and resilience. Between 3 and 5 a.m., meditation becomes a doorway, one that leads you inward, where your real power resides. Practice gratitude. The hours between 3 and 5 a.m. are often overlooked, yet they hold a rare and beautiful silence that invites reflection and renewal. This quiet time is not only ideal for stillness and solitude, but also for practicing gratitude. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of recognizing and appreciating all aspects of life, from the grand milestones to the smallest everyday blessings. Waking up in these early hours, even unexpectedly, can be transformed into a meaningful ritual simply by choosing to focus on what you are thankful for. Instead of feeling frustrated that you are awake so early, embrace the opportunity to reflect. As you lie there surrounded by darkness and calm, allow your mind to settle on the things that bring you peace, comfort, and joy. It could be something as simple as the warmth of your blanket, the quiet breathing of a loved one beside you, or the safety of your home. In these moments, gratitude becomes more than a thought. It becomes a feeling that flows gently through you, grounding you and preparing your spirit for the day ahead. Imagine opening your eyes just before dawn, the house still asleep and everything around you quiet and still. You feel the weight of the blanket wrapping you in warmth in the presence of someone you love, sleeping peacefully nearby. You do not rush to check your phone or worry about your to-do list. Instead, you breathe in deeply and silently say, I am grateful for this peace, for this moment, for the life I am living. In that quiet space, your heart softens and your perspective begins to shift. Practicing gratitude in this way sets the tone for everything that follows. It creates a mental and emotional environment that allows you to approach the day with optimism, patience, and resilience. It reminds you of the blessings you already have rather than the things you think you lack. This shift in focus not only boosts your mood, but also strengthens your inner peace. Gratitude also nurtures humility, a key virtue in Stoicism. It keeps you grounded, aware that life's blessings, both big and small, are never guaranteed. When you recognize them with sincerity, you cultivate a deeper connection to life itself. You become more present, more compassionate, and more aware of the richness in your everyday experience. Starting your day with gratitude is not just a healthy habit, it is a spiritual act. It is a way of saying yes to life, even in its simplest forms. So when you wake in the early morning hours, take a few minutes to give thanks. Let that sense of appreciation open your heart and guide your thoughts. Gratitude is not just something you practice, it is something that transforms you. Journal. The early morning hours between 3 and 5 are more than just a quiet stretch of time. They are a sacred opportunity to connect deeply with your inner self. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through journaling. Stoic philosophy holds self-reflection as a central practice, and journaling offers a direct path to greater awareness, clarity, and emotional strength. In these peaceful hours, the world is silent, distractions are minimal, and your mind is open to truth. Choosing to journal at this time creates a safe, uninterrupted space to listen to your thoughts without judgment. Whether you write a single sentence or fill multiple pages, the act of putting your thoughts into words has a powerful effect. It allows you to slow down, reflect on what you are feeling, and uncover truths you may have been ignoring. Your journal becomes more than paper. It becomes a mirror revealing your fears, your hopes, and your direction. You do not need to write perfectly. In fact, it is better if you do not try. Let your thoughts flow freely. Write about what you remember from your dreams, what you are grateful for, what you are struggling with, or what goals you want to focus on. These thoughts, when recorded in the stillness of the early morning, carry a special kind of clarity and weight. Imagine waking up with a heavy heart. Perhaps you are feeling overwhelmed by work, uncertain about a relationship, or anxious about the future. Instead of suppressing these feelings, you sit down with your journal. At first, the words come slowly, but as you continue, your thoughts begin to take shape. You begin to recognize what is bothering you and why. You write through the confusion, and slowly solutions or acceptance start to appear. This is the healing power of writing. It turns fog into form and emotion into understanding. Journaling at this hour also helps you plan your day with greater intention. It gives you the space to check in with your emotional state center, your thoughts, and make conscious decisions about how you want to respond to whatever the day brings. Over time, these early morning pages become a record of your personal growth, a trail of strength, struggle, and transformation. Stoicism teaches us to examine ourselves regularly to understand our emotions rather than be ruled by them, and to take full responsibility for our inner world. Journaling aligns with all of these values. It is a tool for cultivating self-awareness, discipline, and peace. So the next time you wake up before sunrise, reach for your journal. Let your thoughts spill onto the page. Do not hold back. Each word is a step toward understanding yourself, healing your spirit, and shaping your path with clarity and strength. In this quiet hour, you are not just writing, you are evolving. If you find yourself waking between 3am and 5am, do not treat it as an inconvenience. See it instead as an invitation to deepen your connection with yourself and begin the day from a place of peace and power. In today's fast-paced world, moments of silence and stillness are rare. Use this early morning window to break away from the noise and build a foundation of clarity that will guide the rest of your day. Begin by making personal declarations. Speak affirmations that reinforce your strength, your values, and your goals. Tell yourself who you are becoming and what you will overcome. These words, spoken in the quiet of dawn, set the tone for resilience and confidence. Then take a few moments to recall your dreams. Dreams often hold insights into your emotions and subconscious thoughts. Reflect on what they might be telling you about your path or unresolved feelings. If dreams are unclear, shift into meditation. Breathe deeply, sit in silence. Let your mind settle and become aware of your thoughts without reacting to them. This creates space for peace and inner direction. Follow this with a few moments of gratitude. Focus on the simple blessings in your life: health, shelter, family, even the breath in your lungs. Gratitude strengthens the heart and quiets unnecessary desire. Finally, write. Let your thoughts flow freely into a journal. Express what you feel, what you fear, what you hope for. Journaling allows you to process emotions, recognize patterns, and design your intentions for the day. These 5 simple practices, declarations, dream reflection, meditation, gratitude, and journaling, are tools of self-mastery. They help you rise each day with purpose and strength instead of anxiety and distraction. If applied consistently, they can change the way you experience life. You become more centered, more disciplined, and more in control of your thoughts and responses. So when you wake in the early hours, listen. Do not resist the silence. Let it guide you inward. Let it prepare you. The world will soon demand your attention, but for now, this time is yours. Use it to build the kind of person you are meant to become: calm, focused, and fully alive. If you found value in this video, don't stop here. The journey of growth continues. Watch the next videos to dive deeper into powerful Stoic teachings, practical life strategies, and mindset shifts that will help you live with purpose, strength, and inner peace. And remember, each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you were meant to live. See you in the next one.